So, what can you do for me? What can you, not for me, what can you do for us? It's not about me, right? It's about the campaign. First, vote. You can vote. And one concern we have in this district is there's no top of the ticket. There's no president. The governor's not up for re-election. Neither the U.S. senators are, and just a congressional seat. So make sure that you're remembering to vote and remembering supporters to get out and vote, because there isn't the huge, compelling, it's the president, and we all got to vote. There's an important election in November, and you got to remind your neighbors and remind yourself to get out and actually cast that ballot. Number two is, if you have time, if you can, or if you can make time, volunteer to help. If you haven't put your name down on the list, Mary Vet's over there. Yay. And then there's so many things you can do. I mean, we've had people going in and sitting around drinking beer and labeling envelopes. There's anything from licking envelopes, getting on the telephone, calling people. And then a real important one is canvassing. And I've been out at least 2 days a week knocking on doors. And it's been incredibly interesting. You really meet humanity, you meet your neighbors, you meet just all gamuts, all walks of life when you go out and knock on the doors. And I actually finding I'm really enjoying it. So you can go join a canvass, get to know other people in the district, and get the word out. That here's this candidate, here's Aaron Kampfe. Money. Well, yeah, we're getting to money. It's merely the tool, right? Okay, if you haven't signed up, get for a yard sign if you want one. Make sure you get on the list. Jason and I agreed we're going to do it after the 10th of September, and we will come and deliver it to your house. But you just got to make sure you let us know that you want a yard sign. Finally is money. My opponent is, he's well-funded. He's raised a lot of money from out of state. He had an opponent in the primary, so he's able to raise twice from the same people. You're all limited at $160. He can get $320 from one person. So he has the advantage there. And as you know from the primary, he's well-organized, and he has a lot of signs. Signs don't win elections. He has gotten his message out, and I think that's good. And he can keep getting that message out at forums. He can keep getting that message out on YouTube. He can keep getting that message out in the Carbon County News and the Stillwater County News. I am just thrilled every time he opens his mouth. And I have a message. And my message doesn't get out as well unless I have access to media. And media isn't cheap. Media requires money. And that's where the primary, your donation, your support is going to go primarily to media. We have to make sure he has half-page ads. You know how expensive those are? Alistair, you know how expensive those are. They're keeping Alistair in business here. Those half-page ads are expensive. Those radio ads, they really add up. It's a big district the size of Rhode Island. So we're going to have to reach those media markets that we can. And they will help get out the message. And when my message comes out, it appeals to voters because it works. My approach to government is pragmatic. It's common sense. It's about people. It's about listening. It's about putting ideas together and coming up with a solution that works for all of us. It's about bringing our community together and coming up with community decisions. Help me get that message out. If there are 200 voters here, 200 voters in this district. There's more than that people here, but there's 200 voters vote in this district. I need 4,500 votes you all need to tell 20.8 people. Different people, not the same people, right? So if you're not maxed out in your contributions, I strongly encourage you to stop by the desk again. Mary Vet's over there. If everybody here gave another $20, that's $5,000. This is grassroots. This isn't money from somewhere else. This is you owning your democracy, you taking a stance, you making a decision to support a candidate who represents your values. So I strongly encourage you to throw in a few more bucks, sign up to volunteer,